Some farmers have been left counting the cost of high winds experienced last week. One of those is Brendan Martin from County Meath. He had 43 acres of maize sown in one field, 38 of which he estimates were lodged by Storm Alley.
We're in a field of maize here that got lodged last Wednesday with Hurricane Ali. I was in here the evening beforehand and I was looking up at it and admiring the massive crop I had, and came in 2 o'clock on Wednesday and it was all flattened to the ground. Broke about knee high and lay over. So we're here since yesterday morning around 8:30 trying to harvest this before it deteriorates. Seemingly it's okay for a week, but it's not okay for 2 weeks. But we do contracting as well, so I decided to get our own out of the way first before we go out and hire, because there's probably 200 acres of stuff similar to this.
Difficult weather conditions earlier in the year also affected the crop.
Yeah, well, the spring came very late. I suppose it's the same for everybody all through the country. We were due to sow spring corn and maize, and at the same time, near the end of all the sowing, all the silage came in, the first cut silage. So there's a massive workload on. We had to hire in help. Myself and Stephen there were partners in the silage and the maize. But the first week of May we started sowing this within great conditions, and then the drought hit and they got hard to get going. So it was a struggle all summer watching it now, but it took off and it actually did really well towards the end, until now.
Before Storm Alley struck, Brendan had planned to harvest the crop this Saturday. Now he believes losses will exceed €100 per acre.
As I estimate around 2.5 ton losses per acre. It's just impossible to get it all up. It is actually stuck to the ground, and we have to cut it one way. So we're cutting it the way it fell, so it's actually hanging out in front and you're cutting it at the bottom and dragging it in. But some of it is actually on the ground that he can't get, so there's not a lot we can do about it.
Farmers overcoming extreme weather conditions has been a consistent theme over the past 12 months.
From this time last year was a challenge. We'd maize in this field last year and it was a challenge to get it out of it, the wet. There was tractors stuck all over the field. Actually we didn't even get to cut some of it because it was so wet. And then straight into a winter. We didn't really get an autumn at all. It went from summer to winter. Then the spring was the winter again, and then straight into the drought conditions.
However, Brendan is confident that farmers will find ways to adapt.
Farmers are fairly stubborn. Yeah, sure, look at what it's going to do. It's a fact of life, you can't determine the weather. When I sowed this crop, if I knew it was going to be windy, I would have sown a shorter variety or an earlier variety, get it out before the wind, but you can't predict the weather.